Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about which leggings I prefer. So I'm going to be kind of doing a review on Fabletics versus Lululemon and kind of giving you guys my thoughts and opinions and all of that. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm just going to kind of start off by showing you guys each of like my collection, I guess, of my Fabletics leggings and then my Lululemon leggings. So I'm just going to start off with my Fabletics leggings. So you guys, I have a bunch of the Fabletics ones. So they're kind of like different styles and different lengths and all of that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 pairs of the Fabletics leggings, and then I'm just going to grab my Lulu ones. So in Lulu I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I definitely have a little bit more of the Fabletics ones, and that's pretty much because I discovered Fabletics before I discovered Lululemon. But pretty much I'll just give you guys the background kind of on it. So I am super tiny. I'm still pretty tiny, but I was definitely really small before, and I could never, ever just go into a store and find a pair of leggings. Like every single time I would try a pair on, they would be way too big, and so I had to go to Fabletics because they had my size, and so that was an extra small. So the smallest size they had was my size. And so I started ordering those, and I liked them, and like no problems, whatever, so far so good. And so I never really knew that I could even get Lululemon leggings that would fit me because the smallest size they have in the store is a 2, which was definitely a little baggy on me. But they have sizes online that go smaller, so the smallest size online is a 0. And so I couldn't go and get the ones at the store, but I started buying them online, and that's kind of how I got introduced to Lulu. So in terms of like comfort and working out, I think there's like pros and cons to both leggings. And it also depends on like what legging that you are looking at from each brand. So each of them offer like a bunch of different styles and all of that, and they all have their own like different function, if that kind of makes sense. Fabletics ones, most of mine are the Solar or the Sailor ones. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. And then I have 2 pairs that are like my favorite Fabletics pairs ever, and I got them I think like beginning of college, and they don't have that style anymore, and I don't even remember what it's called, but super big bummer because they're literally my favorite leggings and they don't make them anymore. I found out they didn't make them anymore because then like a year after I bought them I loved them so much, and I went to go buy more, and then I found out that like the style wasn't on the website anymore, so I'm not really sure about like what the name of the style or anything was. And then in the Lululemon I have the Under Align, and then I've also tried the Speed Up leggings, and so pretty much the Lululemon leggings, they serve a different function. So the Speed Up ones are usually made for like runners. The Align are like your normal basic leggings that you can like wear to like under tunics or like just to class. And then some people also like to work out in them or do yoga in them, and then there's Under, which is more for like working out and stuff like that, and I use those mostly for like weightlifting and all of that. So now that I've kind of filled you in on the types of leggings from each store that I have, I can kind of go into depth a little bit more. So like I said, I have 2 pairs of the Fabletics leggings that I absolutely love, that they don't sell that style anymore. I just really wish you guys could feel it, but this material is more like the sweat wicking type of material. Super nice and like conforms to your body, and it's tight, which is nice when you are exercising. And they have like a little zipper, and I just like absolutely love these leggings, and they have held up really well because I wear them pretty often. And they are still like perfect shape, no rips, no holes, nothing like that. And so I have 2 pairs of these, and these are the ones from Fabletics that are probably my favorite. And so going on, I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with the Sailor or the Solar leggings. So I am like not really sure what's wrong, but like some of the ones that I order like fit me really well and don't roll down when I'm working out and don't slip off. And then some of the other ones I noticed that I'm constantly like pulling up my leggings while I'm like running or exercising, and that is like my absolute biggest pet peeve. Like if I'm at the gym, the last thing I want to worry about is having to pull up my leggings. And so those are the ones that I've noticed I don't even wear that much, just because like I don't like to be constantly pulling up my leggings at the gym. And so an example of that is these leggings. I absolutely love the color. I think the material feels nice. So one thing I will say about Fabletics leggings, they do kind of like hold everything in for the most part, but like I was saying, the problem with like these leggings and then a few other of the pair that I have is that they are constantly like slipping off at the tops. Like they just don't stay on my belly. And I definitely haven't lost weight, and they're the same size as the leggings that stay up. And so it's just really confusing. I haven't really figured out like why some do that and why some don't. The Sailor leggings that don't slip down, I definitely recommend. But the ones that slip down, I just noticed myself not reaching for them. And so maybe like if you do end up ordering Fabletics, just like if you notice like when you try them on that they're slipping off, just return them, because you just don't want to have leggings that you're not going to wear a lot. And so kind of like what I said, the Fabletics leggings are usually like a thicker material, at least the Solar ones are. And so those are nice for the gym if you're like squatting or something, because they hold everything in. But then sometimes I do like something a little bit lighter and something not as thick, because I feel like I get really hot at the gym too. And so that is where my Lululemon leggings come in. So I'm going to start off talking about the Align. So I have this pair and a pair of black ones, and then this is the same material as that as well. I'm going to start off with the positives. Like I really love the Align, and I feel like they're super comfortable, literally the most comfortable leggings I've ever put on my legs, and they are pretty like stretchy and kind of like hold everything in and are form-fitting, and I don't like exercise in them that much, but if I do, then I really have no problems. They're squat proof, all of that good stuff. So my biggest problem with the Align leggings are they pill a lot, and so they're not cheap. So I initially first tried the Align from Lulu, because that's like their most popular legging, and at like a couple of months like of wearing the leggings, I didn't even wear them that much because I have enough leggings where I don't have to wear the same pair each time. I just noticed that they were just pilling and they just weren't as soft anymore and all of that. And so that's just the biggest negative I would say about the Align, just because like you do pay a good amount for them. I think they're $98, and so the fact that they pill, like that just sucks, because you're investing like in a pair of leggings, and then when they just don't, the quality doesn't hold up, that sucks. That being said, I still do love them, I still do wear them, I probably still will buy them, but that's just like is a big negative that I've noticed with the Align pants. And one thing I will say is that I have a different color as well, and I noticed that the black ones seem to pill a little bit more, but I'm not sure if that's just because I wear them more, but I'll kind of show you guys what I mean. So this is kind of what I mean. I don't know if you guys can see. There's definitely some lint on these, but it's just like the fabric kind of pulling off. That's what I don't like to see. And then going on to my other type of Lululemon leggings, these are the Wonder Under. And these are definitely more for working out. They're not necessarily as like soft or buttery as the Align, but they definitely hold everything in, and they're definitely more form-fitting. So these kind of like hold everything in, squat proof. Yeah, and I love these for working out. These are definitely my favorite leggings to work out in, and so I highly recommend them. I will say that if you are buying the Wonder Under pants, to maybe go up a size from what size you are in Align, because they are a lot more form-fitting, and so some people notice that they run small, and so it might be smarter to try a larger size than you are in the Align pants from Lululemon. And then a negative about the Wonder Under, I honestly haven't noticed this, but I know a lot of my friends say this, is that they feel like they roll down when they're exercising. And I honestly have not had this experience with them. I'm not sure if it's like a sizing thing or or something like that, but I honestly have not had a problem with this. I also had friends tell me that they feel like their underwear shows through these, but again, I haven't really had that big of a problem with that. And then also, I don't wear like short shirts when I'm exercising or anything, and so it wouldn't really be that big of a concern for me anyways, but if that is a concern for you, then that's something to think about before purchasing these. And the other pair of Lululemon leggings that I kind of talked about earlier, the speed up leggings, I tried and I just like did not like them. Like they are so tight, and I know that they're meant for runners and that's probably why, but like they just like didn't fit me well. Like they barely got up to my thighs, and I tried my size, so a 0, and they still were so tight, and then I tried a 2 and they still were so tight, and I was like, I think this is like supposed to be like the fit of them, and they just did not work for me. But then I also have friends who run a lot and stuff and love those, and so it's definitely, you kind of have to find what works for you. And my biggest suggestion is to go into a store and try them on and just kind of see what feels right and what works well before you go ahead and purchase them. But then if you do purchase a pair and you don't end up liking them, either from Fabletics or Lulu, you can just return them. They both have really great return policies and all of that, so that is great. So now I'm going to kind of go into a little bit about the pricing and kind of like the financial aspect of it. My personal opinion, I am okay investing more money into like workout gear or leggings, anything like that, just because literally I live in leggings and workout gear, and I go to the gym every day and all of that, and so it makes sense for me to kind of splurge on those types of items. But I can understand that Lulu is more expensive than Fabletics, and I still think, like throughout this video, I still think Fabletics has really good leggings, and so if you're more concerned about the financial aspect, then definitely go with the Fabletics, just because they are a little bit cheaper, but they're still great quality and still great for working out or lounging in and all of that. If you first sign up with Fabletics like monthly thing, they do have, you get 2 pairs of leggings for $24, which is like absolutely unheard of, and then you can just cancel anytime, like if you don't want to keep up your membership. But then that's another thing about Fabletics, is to get like the discounted member price. So to get like cheaper leggings, I think they end up being like $49-ish. You do have to be like a member, and then they charge your account every month $49.95, I believe. You can skip like the month, but that's kind of a hassle, and so that's, I would say, like a negative thing about Fabletics, that like even though they're cheaper, it still is like kind of more stressful, at least for me, to like be a member and then remember to cancel every month, or if I forget, then it just automatically charges me and then I have to get something. Like that just seems like a lot to me. So the Lululemon leggings are a bit more expensive, but I feel like they're worth it, and especially if you go to the gym a lot or in workout clothes a lot and want to splurge a little bit more on your leggings, I think it's definitely a good option. But like I said, I would go into the store and try them on before buying them to figure out your size and all of that, and then also to kind of see what style you like, because like you guys have heard in this video, there's some that I like that my friends don't like, and then there's some that my friends like that I don't like, and so it just all really depends on what your preference is. I feel like I've talked about the financial aspect, I've talked about the different styles, I've talked about how to purchase them and all of that. So now I'm going to try and like kind of wrap everything up. And so for me personally, I prefer Lululemon over Fabletics, and more specifically the Wonder Under, because they're honestly just more comfortable for me, and when I'm at the gym and all of that, that's what I'm looking for. It's just something that can kind of get me through my workout and doesn't sweat and is squat proof and is also comfortable, and so I just prefer. As for Fabletics, I still think they're a great option. Leggings that I'll probably still continue to buy. I think they just opened up like a storefront near my hometown, and so I'll probably go in there and maybe buy some. Like, it's not that I have anything against them, I've just noticed that there is a little bit of inconsistency in like the same style fitting differently, and so that's just something that I don't like. And also like the membership commitment, I don't really love that aspect, but overall I think that they're still a good option, definitely a good cheaper option if you're looking for leggings. And you guys should definitely go ahead and do the 2 for $24 and just cancel after if you don't want to continue your membership, just so you can try and see what they're all about, and maybe you'll end up loving them. And so I think that's definitely something that's awesome, and I think that it's great that they offer that. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys kind of want to hear my opinion about like different things from these brands, let me know, because I do have like shirts and tank tops and sports bras and all of that good stuff from each different brand. But this video I really wanted to focus on the leggings aspect and kind of comparing and contrasting the two brands. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And I will be sure to put my Instagram down below, and also put links of like everything I bought down below just so you guys can refer to it. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.